Is artistic ability a gift or something you work for? I think this question can be best answered by breaking down the phrase almost every artist has heard at least once when showing someone their work. Wow, you're so talented. You really have a gift when it comes to art. I don't know about you, but that phrase always sort of rubbed me the wrong way. Like, obviously they mean well, but it feels like they're undermining all the hard work I put into like my drawing or whatever I'm showing them. It's like they're putting me up on a pedestal, making me seem like I have this magical superpower that makes me good at drawing. Like, I wish. I wish I could just be like Harry Potter or Kedavra. Well, that's the death spell. But like, I wish I could just be like magic eye, good hands all the time, like amazing circle. That'd be awesome. After having a few conversations featuring the phrase, "Oh my god, you're so talented," we finally decided to ask other artists their opinions on the topic. So back in 2017, we made a post on an app called Amino in a group specifically for artists, posing the same question we asked you guys in the beginning of the video. Is artistic ability a gift or something you work for? And yes, we did base this video on Amino post from 2017. What about it? What are you gonna do? Nothing. It's our video. Yeah. But as you can imagine, a lot of people had a lot to say on this topic, so here's a few interesting replies we want to share with you. The greatest art piece of all. I don't regret this. It's very beautiful, but you can enjoy these other art pieces as we read the comments. Yeah. To me, each of us is born with the talent to create. It's up to the person to master the technique and put their all into it. You know, like try hard. I believe there's nothing one cannot achieve if you put a lot of effort into it. To me, art is there for anyone who wants it or needs it. Everyone can use it, everyone can learn it. This next commenter says, I feel artistic ability is something you have to work and practice at, and that some people improve at their own rate. If let's say 2 people start drawing at the same time, one could be better in 4 months than the other because the one just improves faster than the other one does. I think anyone can be good at art as long as they practice it. I've had people say to me, you just have an art gift, when 2 years ago the same people were saying my art sucked. From the standpoint of an art teacher, I have to say it is, without a doubt, a skill, and skills are obtained, not given or bestowed upon birth. Some people have an easier time developing in some areas due to their perseverance and their patience and their quest to improve and explore. This goes no matter the subject. Of course, there are people who have a knack for certain skills and thus just picks it up and ascends the level of skills very fast. These cases are very rare. I've only had one student who showed that kind of affinity towards art. Also, it's a bit about early motor control development for some people. If you learn to control your emotions at a young age, like around 2 to 3, through drawing, it could be a great advantage in the future, but some say this is just hogwash. I don't know why this person said hogwash, but anyways. But as you said, every person is born with the ability to create, be creative, and see and interpret their surroundings and fantasies. A musician I worked with once told me that there is a fine line between being gifted and being talented. I agree in a sense that some people are simply good at what they do. They make it aesthetically pleasant and correct in terms of technique, while others have the ability to touch more than just the canvas when they create. But it is undeniably a skill anyone can create. The 3 commenters we chose to highlight have somewhat different views and perspectives, but they all seem to agree that some people can just develop their skills faster than others, although everyone has to work hard to be talented. So talent's sort of a thing you have to earn and not something you just have. I know it sounds a little complicated, but I think this Bob Ross quote summarizes it well. Talent is a pursued interest. Anything you're willing to practice, you can do. Right, guys? Right? Yeah, right. And we could not agree more with the art god himself, the painting master, Bob Ross. We love him, but that could be a whole separate video. But back to the main point, one of the comments we get a lot on our channel are ones from longtime viewers who point out how they love seeing our art progress over time. If you look at the first few videos of our Draw That Art Piece Challenge series and compare them to the last few in the series, you can totally see a difference in skill level. At the time, we were blindly confident because, like any artist, we knew that if we kept drawing and kept practicing, we would get better. And hopefully we did get better. I don't know, it's your opinion, but I really think if you look at this one compared to that one, I think we got a lot better. So now that we decided no one is born with a talent and talent is something you work towards, I'm no longer bothered by the compliment, "Oh my god, you're so talented." Because in a deeper sense, the quote, "Oh, you're so talented," or "Oh, you're gifted," doesn't literally come down to them complimenting you and saying you have like a talent. It's more like they're complimenting you on your determination and your hard work. Although, despite us figuring all of that out, the phrase still bothers me because, like we said in the beginning, the person saying, "Oh my god, you're so talented," is putting you up on a pedestal, being like, you're born with this like natural gift that I don't have, like you're just talented and I can never reach your level because you were just born talented. It's easier, I think, for people to admit that someone has this bigger power than them, like, and they can never reach the status, than it is to be like, this person was just like me at one point and I could reach their level if I just practice, look up videos, and try my best. Not saying trying your hardest and trying your best is going to get you exactly where that person is, because, you know, hard work isn't always going to get you where you want, but it's just easier for people to say that, and this is off topic. Not really, it's on topic, but off.
Alright.
But this phrase, I feel like, is also, like, has to do with this. So, oh my god, you're so good at drawing, I can only draw a stick figure. I feel like that fits in the same realm as, like, oh my god, you're so talented, because the person is putting themselves down to raise you. Like, oh, I can just do this and nothing else, no matter how hard I try. Exactly, and it makes it, like, really awkward for the artist. They're like, oh, you can look up a YouTube video or something, but they don't want to draw, they're just saying it to put themselves down, but it's just, like, so awkward. I'm so like, maybe if you're an artist and you're not watching this, next time you compliment someone, don't put yourself down to bring them up, because it leaves the other person not knowing how to respond. Maybe, like, compliment them, oh, I like how you did that, how do you draw it? Yeah, something maybe like that. Instead of being like, oh my god, I can only draw a stick figure, I can never draw. One time I drew and I cried and I felt right, like, to turn to a compliment into you having to, like, compliment the other person. Yeah, so maybe we didn't really need to get into how to compliment someone, but I mean, why not? Yeah. So to answer the question, is artistic ability a skill or something you work for? I'd say the best answer comes from the teacher's comment in our original Amino post, which concludes that some people may learn faster or pick up on something quicker than others, but it doesn't mean you can't work hard to reach that level or reach a level where you consider yourself to have a skill. Exactly. Like, I know we brought up our YouTube videos earlier, but if you look at one of our first drawings we've ever done, this one. We used to draw people like this, and now we draw people like this. But if you were to look at this first picture, you wouldn't say, wow, they're born with such a talent. Right, like everyone starts somewhere. You can't even with that. What is that? And look at what, it's like circle with the line. You can't tell me I was born with talent. You really can't. You can't. No. And I'm not even good now. Like, I'm not even 100% great, because you still have to work hard. And there's always room for improvement. Even great masters can improve more. Yes, and artists are always hard on themselves. There's never things perfect. Yeah. But this, I think that's pretty impressive. Yeah. I think that's more of a determination and hard work than it is a magical talent ability. So to really summarize this video, I think we can use the phrase from Ratatouille, you know, the movie. Anyone can cook, or in this case, anyone can draw. Yeah, just replace cook with draw. Like, if anyone asks you that, the question of this entire video, probably the title, if anyone ever asks you that, you can just answer with, anyone can draw. We're not saying we're 100% right, so if you disagree with us, please feel free to leave your comments down below. Have a whole discussion. Yes, you could have discovered someone with a literal magical art ability in a cave in Alaska somewhere, like and My Hero Academia, they're born with a quirk that makes them really good at drawing. I don't know if you see a poster. Oh, no, you can't? There is a poster over there, but you know, you could have discovered that person, so if I'm wrong and you have the data and research to show me, please drop it in the comments. We're open to other people's opinions. Please let us know, and just feel free to discuss politely and nicely in the comments. And that's the end of the video. Yeah, so if you want to stick around to hear the song recommendation of the day and the Japanese word of the day, feel free to. And we forgot to do our introduction in the beginning of the video, but if you're new here, hello, I'm Redmoon. And I'm Bluemoon. Those are internet aliases, and we're twins. Identical. Yes, if you can tell by now. We probably freaked you out in the beginning having one person here and then an identical person just comes into shot. Yeah. But if you're a longtime fan, hello, and love you. Let's do the Japanese word and the song recommendation of the day. Alright, song recommendation of the day time. It is from an anime, Mob Psycho 100. It is the first opening song, and it's called 99. And I think it fits perfectly with the topic of this video. I'll read you the quote from the song. Sadly, we're not going to play the song in this video because we'll get copyright strike, but it will be in the link in the description. But and in the comments below. Yes, but here is the quote that we picked the song for. It's also a really good rock song, so if you want to listen to it, like, go ahead. But here's the quote. If everyone is not special, then you can be what you want to be. Or who. They say it like 2 different ways in the song. Yeah. If everyone is not special, then you can be what you want to be. So, and it goes into Japanese, because it's a Japanese song. I don't know, it's anime, you should probably know it's Japanese, but I'm going to read this off my phone. This is why we picked it, and this is a little bit of the premise of the show. We're not telling you to watch the show, but you should. This is just so you understand the point. Alright, so, in the show, the main character Mob has psychic powers, but he does not wish to use them. Despite him being highly skilled, Mob would rather join the school's body improvement club and work on an ability he is not born being good at, because he's born a psychic and he's good at it, but he doesn't necessarily want to, and that's totally fine. If I think that's the lesson. I know we said anyone can cook is the lesson of this video. I think the lesson of this video is even if you're good at something, you don't have to like make it into your side hustle or make it into like something that's monetizable. Like I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you're so good at this or that, or you're so good at drawing, you should like make money off of it. Like no, because sometimes for people that like takes away the joy and the fun they have doing it. So we hope when you hear the question, is artistic ability a talent or a gift that you just have, we hope it just brings you comfort to know that even if you don't have a talent or a gift, you can start from literally 0 and work your way up. And the example of Mob Psycho, if I'm using their themes, you can go from 1 to like 99 in skill level. Time for the Japanese word of the day. I'll be posing here as Bluemoon reads. Okay, so the Japanese word of the day is jozu, which means good or skilled at, like, oh, you're good at this or I'm good at this. So if I were to use it in a sentence, here's an example. It is e o kaku no ga jozu desu. I am good at drawing. I'm saying it not in a Japanese way, but you can say it in a really anime way. Right. What is it? Say it to me so I can just say it. O kaku no ga jozu desu. O kaku no ga. Whoa! No, it's like a tongue twister. O kaku no ga jozu desu. Yeah, perfect. You can say it in a really anime way. Ayo kaku ga jozu desu. You can say it like a shonen protagonist. Ayo kaku ga jozu desu. Okay. Alright, we're gonna stop cringing. Okay. If in case you're cringing, you're like, how are these people teaching me Japanese? They don't look like they know it. We took 4, technically 5 years of Japanese, and I want to put it to good use. And, you know, what's the harm in learning a Japanese word? Yeah, there's no That's harm. Why we do it. Anyways, that's basically the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed. Check out the song. Yes. Check out our Redbubble and our Instagram if you want to. And art. Wait. Yeah. You were about to end the video. I'm not ready yet. Okay. If you have trouble being motivated, check out this video. Yeah. That'll also be in the description. Thank you for watching, and a random dance party! Get out there and create. Good job, Musicaster.